So in this video, I'm going to be converting every single Minecraft mob into Bluey from the TV show. Now, if you don't know the Bluey TV show, there's absolutely tons of different characters. For example, we have Bluey, we have Bingo, we have Chili, we have Bandit, we have Lucky, we have Chucky, we have Pat, we have Janelle, we have Coco, we have Bella, we have Sneakers, we have Snickers' mum, we have Leela, we have Sheila, we have Leela's brother, we have Juniper, we have Juniper's mum, and we got Juniper's brother. And that's just the first row of characters. So I know you guys might think I probably should use a dog, and the only problem is with the dog is that this dog actually doesn't stand up on its feet. So although this model is actually pretty good for Bluey, I'm gonna have to create two versions. So I'm gonna use a wolf. I'm gonna make his spawn egg a little bit blue, and I'm gonna also make it that bit of dark blue too. So let's actually make Bluey the dog. So I'm gonna start by getting the blue color out, which is his color. So I decided to grab his color from the image and paste it on. Then I'm gonna need to paste it on every single part of the dog. I'm gonna leave his face blank for now. Then I'm gonna add this color to the ears. I'm also gonna add this color to the nose, or to his mouth region, whatever you want to call it. Then I'm gonna make his nose a little bit bigger. I think that looks perfect. And I'm gonna add some blue here. Okay, this is the basic Bluey. And I'm gonna add some white around here. Then I'm gonna make these eyes a little bit bigger. Add some on the side. Then I need to add some, we gotta add some light blue along here, along the front as well. Then along this side here too. So now he's got these nice light legs. Then I need to add this color behind the eyes. So now I need to just add his other blue color. Then add some details around his eyes. Then I'm gonna add some random spots on the back of him. Okay, so I managed to actually make Bluey, and I think this does look pretty good. I mean, of course, this is just the first iteration of Bluey, and trust me when I say our next version is gonna be so much better, because it's actually gonna be one that stands up. So let me go ahead and spawn this guy in, and I gotta be honest, I didn't mess up. This is just like a model. It doesn't even move. I don't know what's going on. What happened? I give this a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for design, 1 out of 10 because it's not working. Okay, let's go and make something that actually moves and works. So I'm gonna start with an iron golem. Okay, so let's delete this part of his body. Then let's scale this down a bit. Then let's move his body down also. Let's also make the body a lot smaller. A lot smaller. Then we gotta move the arms down. Make these legs a little bit skinnier. Bring these legs down a bit. Okay, starting to look a little bit better. Drag the head down onto the body. Then drag the nose down a bit onto the body. Then let's paint this entire body blue. Then I need to shape this nose into like a kind of snout thing. Then I need to add some color to the snout. I'm not sure how that looks. Looks more of like a beak. Then I'm gonna add some texture to the nose. Then I'm gonna add his signature stomach. I need to add the eyes also. Next, we're just gonna add this ear right here. Okay, so I decided to make the arms a little bit smaller, and I decided to make the body a little bit shorter. And I think it looks a lot better if I'm being honest. Then I'm gonna add some toes along the bottom here. And I'm gonna paint this around here. Now we just need to add paint for the hands. And I've gotta be honest, I think this looks really good. I mean, the face looks really good. It's actually one block. So yeah, can't wait to see it in game. Okay, so here we are, and we're about to spawn Bluey, and let me know what you guys think. Ratings out of 10, please. Okay, so here we are, and that is Bluey. I gotta be honest, the feet don't look that great, but other than that, I think this is actually an 8 out of 10. I mean, the head does look pretty nice. So I'm not gonna lie, this mob is actually really, really cool. It's based off the iron golem, so I'm wondering if it will actually kill any zombies. Okay, so I'm gonna place some torches down because I can't even see down here. Okay, place the zombies in. Then we place Bluey in. Oh, is he gonna attack him? Oh, Bluey is. Oh, whoa. The only thing though is that his arms aren't actually that cool, okay? I mean, Bluey did a good job. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna give this Bluey an 8 out of 10. If it wasn't for the arms flailing up like that, it definitely would be a 9 out of 10. But in terms of design, I think this is pretty solid. What do you guys think? Okay, so I want to do a quick competition. Let's do 10 Blueys versus 15 zombies, okay? And I think the Blueys are gonna win. They seem pretty strong. The zombies don't even seem to be doing anything at all. Wow, that did not last long. I guess it's Team Bluey. Okay, so now it's time to make Bingo. So I'm honestly just gonna edit this model because I'm pretty sure they're from the same family. I'm gonna go ahead and start coloring Bingo's body. And I'm gonna change this texture right here to be a bit lighter. Okay, so far looking pretty good as Bingo. Although I do need to make the body a little bit smaller and make the arms a little bit smaller too. Okay, I think that looks a lot better so far. Now we gotta add this dark orange bit around his head. I think I'm gonna change the legs though because they do seem way too thick. So I'm gonna change that up. And I think this looks really cute. Okay, so I think Bingo actually does look pretty cool. But one thing I need to do is I need to change the head placement. You see if I place it down and you see if it looks around, you can see its head is just like, what is that? What is going on there? What is wrong with the head? I don't know how, but I somehow need to fix that. Okay, so I think Bingo compared to Bluey actually does work because he looks a bit smaller. And genuinely, this might be a lot better. I mean, if we look at the legs actually do look a lot better as well. Except the head is still a bit glitchy. So for this one, I would say 7 out of 10 because the head just looks worse. And there's also a blue texture on his arms, which doesn't. And I'm just now realizing one major thing that I did forget. And that's the fact that dogs actually have tails. And I didn't actually add a tail on these guys. So that is something I'll be adding next. Okay, I want to see how these fare against zombies as well. So I'm going to spawn in 10 zombies right here. Even a baby zombie to make things a little bit harder. And I'm going to spawn in 3 bingos. Can 3 bingos defeat them? I think they can. Iron Golem seems pretty strong. The baby zombies don't seem to be doing that much. Oh, okay. Do we have a winner? Okay, Bingo's gone. Okay, one of the bingos did die. There's 3 of them left. Okay, these guys are super strong. I don't think there's any defeating Bingo. Although he's not really like the character from the show though, is he? Okay, let's actually turn this guy into Chili. So let's make the body a little bit bigger. Move everything up. Move the head up. Okay, so let's add the brown on the eyes. And of course, add that on the ears. So yeah, I added this brown bit right here because in the image of Chili, they actually do have 2 brown ears. But this bit is more brown than the other because one side is orange and one side is brown. Okay, so far looking good, looking good. I'm gonna add some spots on the back because this is what the character has. Then I'm gonna rotate the tail like this. Then I'm gonna move it inside. There we go. Then I gotta paint this tail the same color. Then I gotta add the texture here and a few dots along the tail. Then I'm gonna see if I can change these points in the body so that it's actually accurate. Okay, so I think Chili does look pretty good. The only thing we don't have is the little hockey stick. Okay, so I think this one actually looks so much better. So I think the arms, do they pivot properly? Okay, the head doesn't. Oh no, the head is still messed up. I'm sorry, I did give it a try, but the walking animation does look a little bit better. The arms look pretty decent. The legs look pretty decent. At least this time we do actually have a tail on the body. That is an achievement because that was something we did not have before. Now I'm not sure how tall these characters are supposed to be, but I did make Chili just as tall as me. So I think that is a good start for this. So I think in terms of actual quality for this mob, I did forget to do the inside textures again, but I would give this one once again an 8 out of 10. In fact, I'd probably have to give this an 8.5. This one I actually fixed most of the animations and I added the tail, which gives it a really nice touch. Okay, now it's time for Bandit, and I think this one's going to be probably the easiest or maybe the hardest one. Okay, so this is what Bandit looks like, and I'm going to go ahead and make Bandit on here. So first I got to paint the body blue. Now we just need to add the stomach. Got to add this underneath bit right here. Then got to add this small outline like this. Then I just got to add these hands back. Then I just need to add black around here, all the way around the eyes. Then I'm going to add these blue accents right along his nose. Okay, now we just got to add the blue around the edge. Okay, now I'm going to add some blue dots along the back. Okay, so now I'm going to add some dots because that's what he has all in his body. Then I'm going to add these eyebrows. So far, that looks really, really good. Then I'm going to add a spot on the back. Then I'm going to add one on his tail. So far, looking good. Okay, so far, that looks good. I mean, I think that's done. That looks pretty amazing. Okay, so here we are in the Minecraft world. Let me know your ratings, please. Okay, so here is Bandit. I think this is definitely going to be the best one. I still don't know what's wrong with the head. And I don't know why when I push him, he waddles to the side. That is pretty weird. I didn't realize that. Like, look at that waddle to the side. That is pretty strange. But I think this is by far the best one. I mean, they've got the details on the head, although that is a little bug. They've got the details on the back too. And for some reason, the legs do look a bit weird. I mean, glitches are going to happen. It is part of the story. But I got to be honest, guys. This actually does look like Bandit quite a bit. Probably the most Bandit looking one I think there is. And I think what's also interesting is that you can see that my builds over time definitely got better. I mean, the thing that I built at the start that was Bluey definitely doesn't look as good as Bandit. So I would say this one, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because it looks really good. Yeah, if I spawn in pillagers, do they attack them? Oh, wow. They get absolutely destroyed. Yeah, I think Bandit is definitely the best, or at least the strongest Bluey character in the entire series. So him being this strong definitely makes so much sense. And I definitely think this is definitely the highest rated character. Now, there are some other honorable mentions like Muffin, Socks, Trixie, Stripe, Mackenzie, Mackenzie's mum, Mackenzie's dad, Indy, Indy's mum, Mr. Trevor, Gruber, Gruber's dad, Honey, Marcus, Daisy, Jean-Luc, Jean-Luc's dad, and Jean-Luc's mum, Christine, Bob, Brandy, Mort, Jack, Lulu, Jack's mum, Jack's dad, Winston, Winston's dad, Dougie's mum, Dougie, Chloe. Honestly, I could go on forever. But the point is, all of these characters are from the same family. Well, most of them are. So let me know which one of these dogs you thought was the best. Was it Bluey? Was it Bingo? Was it Chili? Or was it Bandit? I'll leave it up to you in the comments to decide.